Hey bro, before we get into the video, I do one-on-one coaching and I also have an accountability group of young men on self-improvement. We have weekly group calls, we have a group chat, you can meet boys from all around the world. Go check out the description. I'm going to teach you something in this video, bro, and it's something that isn't taught to our generation of men, and that is how to become more powerful. I'm going to teach you how to bend time. I'm going to tell you how to push the universe with your bare hands away from you. It's insane. But I'm going to tell you something. In this world, you have a natural inclination, a burning desire inside you to become powerful. It's just been suppressed. And it's been suppressed by your iPhone, by TikTok, by Instagram, by your little emotions. You got too much anxiety. You're too tired. Bullshit. The truth is, in this world, bro, we have evolutionized from a lineage of men that only sought out power. Because if you weren't a powerful man from where you've evolutionized from, bro, then you were left for dead. You were. You were the person that if you didn't have power, you didn't reproduce, you barely ate, you were left for dead if things got rough. Like, I'm telling you, in this world, bro, this modern world, it hasn't changed too much. Whilst we might not be living like the caveman times, the primal days, with a leaf over our pee-pee, it's still the same. It's a dog-eat-dog world. The powerful men, they win, they have everything, and the peasants get left behind. And if you got this one life that you've been blessed with, right? And I think it's like a 1 in a billion chance that your daddy's sperm matched with your mum's egg and they created you. You're going to sit there and what? Be a lesser version of the man that you know that you can be? You serious? You're saying that you've come from a lineage and you ain't trying to seek power? It's inside of you. It's inside of you. If you're a young-blooded male, if you're a male with testosterone, it's inside you and I'm going to help you bring it out. Because the thing is, I'm just like you, bro. I ain't no millionaire. I ain't a celebrity. Bro, I still live in my mum's house. Now, granted, I've had a bit of a eccentric life. I should say that. I've grown up poor in the ghetto. I lived there for 20 years of my life. I lived out of home. I was a drug addict. I got myself involved in a whole bunch of wrong things. I've changed my life up a whole bunch of times, been in lots of relationships, done a whole bunch of shit. And so I do have some experience. And I can tell you this right now. Whilst I have, some stories and this and that, I'm just like you. And I feel so powerful that I want to pass this on to you because I know that this is how a man should feel. It doesn't come without problems. It doesn't come without people looking at you in a bit of a funny way. It doesn't come without, bad days. But if you can get to this baseline of power inside you, without money, without, an influencer status or anything like that, then I can promise you, bro, one day when you're set up in life and you've been able to cultivate and harness this internal power inside of you, brother, shut the gates, watch how you feel. Because I know how I feel right now, bro. And I don't have those things that everyone else has, right? They're millions and millions of dollars, or the more powerful people have. I don't have all of that. I don't have, that high level of status or anything. So I can only imagine how, bro, I'm going to bend the universe, I'm going to break the universe when I have that. And I can only imagine how those people feel. Insane. But I can get to this point now without those things, then so can you, bro. And this power will allow you to transcend and get what you want out of this world as well to get you even to a more powerful state. So we're going to break this open. Now, I will say, and you need to understand this, what I'm going to put on the board are things that will be labeled toxic, yeah, sure. But you're probably not going to really understand the gist of some of them. So I need you to pay attention and listen to what I'm going to really say to you. Because if you do this correctly and you listen to this and you implement it, then, bro, I promise you, almost instantly, you will feel more powerful. Because what I'm giving you right now, bro, there ain't a lot of videos like this on YouTube. So we're going to get into it. But what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make sure that you understand these points, bro. I'm going to keep them plain and simple. Take some notes down, pause the video, go open up your notes on your phone or your laptop and write this stuff down. Because I'm telling you, power is a necessity for men. I'm going to teach you how to do this, okay? So the first point is, look, it's a necessity. It is Without it, you will not ever harness power. So this is why it's number one for a reason. And that is discipline. Now, I know that you weren't thinking discipline's the first thing, but it absolutely is. Because I can tell you, you know how you feel when you don't do what you're supposed to do. You do, don't you? You know that you don't feel good. You know that when you look in the mirror, you say, again, I messed up. You know how you feel. So discipline in this world is one thing that you can harness almost instantly by sticking to your word and doing what it is that you're supposed to do regardless of how you feel. You're tired? Go do those push-ups. You're tired? Get what you got to get done. You're tired? You're sick? Still do and complete what you got to do. Because we're living in a time right now where discipline is as fickle as bro, a 99-year-old old grandpa taking his last breath. Discipline is a necessity that so many of us men are lacking. And I need you to get this into your head. Without discipline, all of these other points are pretty much invalid. Because you need discipline for anything in life. You want to do anything at all, there's discipline. It takes discipline to watch 1 minute and 48 seconds of this video. Look, it does. It takes discipline to do anything. So you need to start to become disciplined. I could go on a whole tangent on discipline, and I've made countless videos on how to actually build discipline. But it's simple. Do what you're supposed to do, regardless of how you feel. That's it. You feel like fapping, don't fap. You don't feel like going to the gym, you go gym. You don't feel like waking up, you wake up. You don't feel like doing this, you do it. That's how you build discipline. Straight out. Straight out, okay? So, the second thing now, and this is how we're going to get into it, is you need to know who you are. And this is big, because we are now slowly moving and shifting into a world where no one actually knows who the fuck they are, right? You don't know who you are. You haven't identified. I'm not talking about he, she, them, they, whatever's going on in that fucking side of the world. But I'm talking about who you are. Now, I will say this. Who we are is predicated on what we all want for our lives. Now, we all have universal goals. We all got goals of making money, being this guy, getting girls, doing this, doing that, right? But how I look at who we are is truly through your principles of your life and your standards for what you want for your life, right? So when you can lock into your principles, okay, so I'm a man that always sticks by his word. I'm a man that will not ever accept a girl to treat me this way. I'm a man that will never ever disrespect my family. I'm a man that will never ever allow people to disrespect me in this certain way. I'm a man that will never do this because I'm a man that doesn't believe in those things. Right? When you can have an identity shaped on these principles and standards for your life. I'm a man that doesn't fap. I'm a man that never lies. I'm a man that always shows up. I'm a man that looks people in his eyes. I'm a man that ain't scared. Right? When you can get to this point, okay, well, this is how I am going to run and perform through my life. You need to know who you are. You need to shape your identity by having these firm principles, standards for your life. Because a man without principles, bro, you're a guy that, well, okay, you get an urge, you get a feeling, you go and do that thing that you know that you shouldn't do. You go allow people to walk all over you. You're overly nice and you get pushed around. And I can tell you right now, bro, you need to set these principles up so it's like, okay, well, yeah, I fucking know who I am, so you ain't gonna say that to me, or you better watch out. I mean that. You gotta be that guy where it's like, okay, well, no, I don't accept that. No, I only do this. I am this way. This is who I am. And when you can get to that, right, and you can start to, you can bring this into your life by just having even smaller principles, which will be like, okay, I will get up at this time and I'm a man on my word, I will get up. Or I will always go to the gym. I will never ever betray a person. I will never ever lie. There can be little things like that, but you need to shape your identity off your principles. This is really important. Okay? So the first thing, and you can already see by just your own principles, right? You can see how that makes you more powerful in a sense because, well, when you know what you're standing up for, right? It's kind of like a shield comes around you. And it's like, well, no, nothing can stop you. Nothing can bother you. Nothing can break you because you know what it is. Like, you got this aura, this power around you that doesn't allow things. You can look at someone and be like, okay, well, whatever, it's fine. Doesn't bother me. Or whatever, fine. Do that. I don't care. Right? Like, it really works when it comes to making yourself a more powerful human. So remember that. Now, this is big, but run towards fear. And this can look like anything, right? So fear for a lot of us guys is now slowly starting to move into a lot of social fear. So many of us, right? We can't speak to a person in real life because, what are they looking at? Are they worried about my freckle? Are they worried about how I look? Or do I look okay? All of this. But you need to start identifying what it is that you're scared of. You might be scared to be in this certain situation. Maybe you're scared to go to a party. Maybe you're super scared to go on a date. Maybe you're super scared to go to the gym. Maybe you're super scared to do whatever it is. But you need to look and identify, okay, that these are now the fears that I need to overcome. And when you want to exude powerfulness inside of you, right, you need to run through your fears. A man, and I do want you to realize this, a man of power isn't not scared, but he does the thing that he's scared of anyway. And that's what will separate you from being a man that you've been to then being a man of power and a different fucking energy exuding from you is running through your fear. Because I love to look at it like this. If there is nothing in this world that you will not be able to not do, so if you're walking on this earth, right, and like, okay, well, look, I'm a bit scared, but I'm going to jump off this plane and I'm a parachute. I'm a bit scared, but I'm going to approach that 10 out of 10 girl. I'm a bit scared, but I'm going to look this guy in the eye that's been bullying me and say, come here, brother, you've been talking a bunch of shit. Let's go. Boom. You know, if you can start to get to that point where, okay, look, these things might scare you, but you're running through them, how you're going to feel, your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-respect, your honor for yourself, that'll give you a whole different identity. That'll shape you, right? Like when I walk around, there is not a man that I won't look at in the eye. There is not a girl that I will not say hello to. There is no one in this world or nothing in this world that scares me that I will not do, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there is still a level of anxiety or scaredness behind it. I will still do it, and I know who I am. And you need to get to that point by looking at all these little things, because there's probably hundreds, if not thousands of little things that you're scared to do, and you're like, okay, well, no, I can't do that. My anxiety is really bad today. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Oh, no. Do it. Because how you're going to feel when you can look at yourself in the eye and be like, yeah, I fucking did that. I did that. That's a very, very powerful feeling. It is. So you need to run towards your fears. The fourth thing is making some money. And this is money through your own hustle, I would say. Because I'm going to say this. This might be controversial as hell, but it is what it is. And I've seen it from both spectrums. I'm 26 years old and I've had a job for, it's embarrassing to say, for over 10 years now. I've had a job for 10 years. Since the age of, because we were poor growing up, bro, right? So we had no money, no fucking clothes, no food. I was hungry. I was dressed in secondhand clothes my whole life. I've been working since I was a kid, right? Now, I've done some nice things. I bought a nice sports car, got some nice things, bought an investment property. But the old way of making money through a job is bullshit. And I still have a job to this day, which is 3 days a week that I have to work, and it's not a good job, bro. You need to understand that the old way of making money is out. It's gone. Boom. And you need to make money, and a lot of money, to become financially independent and financially stable and just in a better place with money where you're rich. And I really do mean through through a hustle, through a business, through something that comes to you. Now, of course, if you want to go be a doctor or you want to be a lawyer and you want to be a pilot, there's going to be things that you're going to have to do. But in this world, you will never ever save yourself rich. And that's the biggest lie that so many people have been told, right? I was told that, you can save yourself rich. And I did. I tried. I worked 70, 80, 90 hour weeks working a job. And I did buy some things with that money. Still ain't rich. I parked that money into a property. I bought a few things, did this and that, still ain't rich. Because money has to come from, bro, it's going to be a few points in this video, but money has to come from outside of you giving your time directly to something for an hourly wage. How are you going to make $1 million? How are you going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars when you're working for $20 an hour? 25, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. Well, go to the shops, bro. Go buy a carton of milk, some bread and eggs. You ain't going to save yourself rich. You ain't going to make yourself rich. You need to start a business or a hustle that you know, okay, I'm going to start doing this. It's going to be my baby, my vehicle, and I'm going to get to where I'm trying to get through this. And when you can have money, and I mean this, and kind of like, fuck you money. And I'm not even there yet with fuck you money, bro. But I've done some sketchy things in my past, bro, and done this and that, so I had a little bit of money at certain parts of my life and done this and done that, but bro, like, it's not very, look, we won't talk about it too much, bro, but I didn't grow up rich, so you gotta do what you gotta do at times, but you need to make money, and that's going to make you feel extremely powerful, bro, and this will help you in just every area of your life, bro. When you make money, you'll be able to protect your family, provide for your family. You'll be able to, take girls out on dates and not worry. You'll be able to feel so good. You'll be able to buy these external things after, you've made some money, which will amplify you, as I said, but it won't make you into a genuinely powerful man, but it will amplify you a lot, these external things, but you need to make money. This is very important. The fifth thing is be the go-to guy. And this is huge. This is very, very, very important. You see, in this life, right, bro, we are natural born leaders as men. It's inside of us. So many of us men have this innate desire to lead, to help, to show people the road to how to become better people, or to help them in a situation that they need help. You need to become that go-to guy. Now, this doesn't have to be where you do what I do, right? Where you're a coach and you help young guys, or if that's what you want to do, bro, do it, bro. But you could be that guy in your university, or in your school, or in your job, where you're that guy. I'm going to use my name. I'm going to go to Christopher because he's going to know what to do. Where's Christopher? Call him. He'll fix it. Right? You need to get to that level, right? Where you are that guy. Where is he? I need him. I feel safe around him. He's gonna help me. Like, you have to be that guy. You have to be that kind of that safe haven for guys and for girls. You need to be that problem solver, the solutions-based man. And how you become that, and I really do mean this, is you need to become that guy that, okay, well, look, right now in my life, I am going to lock in and focus to become a guy that will, look, I'm going to become a solutions-based man. So I'm going to look at, okay, a problem, a situation, how can I fix that? You're not going to panic. You're not going to get scared. You're not going to worry. You're not going to get in your feelings. You're going to come up with a solution. You're going to be that guy that can look at any situation and be, okay, this is what we're going to do. Boom, we're going to do it. While the women are crying and while the feminine guys are all upset and they're scared and they're in their emotions, you're here saying, boom, okay, this is what we got to do. Shut up. Let's get this done. Right? It sounds savage, right? Because you're not going to be in your school being that way, but you can. You can. Chris, what's the answer for that test? Yeah, bro. It's it's 69. Here, that's the answer for it. Hey, Chris, how do we do this at your job? Yeah, you do it like this, bro. Let me show you. You need to become that guy that just knows. How do you know? You go do. That's it, bro. But when you have that, right? And I really do mean this. It's an energy exchange. When you have another person come to you for help and you help them, and you give them energy and they're coming to you and giving their energy to you, it's a power up. Especially when you're in the role of the person that, well, you're the go-to guy. You're that guy. It's a power exchange and you absorb it. What you're doing now, watching this video, you are getting my power, right? But I'm also absorbing yours. And because I'm in the, the driver's seat, right? You're watching my video, you're listening to my advice. I'm absorbing the power more because it's an exchange. And you need to get to this point, bro. How am I absorbing your power more? Because I've lived my life, I've gone and done, and now I'm passing the lessons to you in understanding this. So you need to get to this point. Become that go-to guy. Start helping your family. Get your dad, asking you, son, how do I do this? Start small, bro. Just do it. Become that go-to guy. Now, the sixth thing is, and this is huge, is attention. Now, attention is massive, and we're now living in an eyeball economy, right? So you're watching this video, I've got your eyeballs locked on me, right? The most powerful men in this world, right? And I really do mean this. The president of America, the most influential people on YouTube, the most, the best-selling authors, right? People have attention to them. And this can be looked at from some of the lowest scales. The cool guy at school has got all the attention from the girls and the guys. He's got the eyeballs on him. The weakling, he's got no eyes on him, right? No one cares. He's in the corner. He's sitting there scared. He's all upset. Why do people like me, right? Look, truth is, bro, you need to garner attention. And I will say this more than ever, get on social media. I don't care what it is, bro. You want to make montages of the games you've been playing? Make them. Get on there. Put yourself in the corner. Start making videos like mine. If you've lived a life worth telling and helping others, do this. But get on social media and get that attention, right? Whether it's on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, get on there. But not only does this come from online, attention comes from who you are, right? So we're going to cover this in the next couple of points, but you need to garner attention from who you are. And that will be based on, what we're going to speak about later on. But I will say, in this world, unfortunately, now more than ever, you need to have eyeballs on you. You want to create some genuine money? Get some eyeballs. I mean that. Get some views. Get that. Right? I really do mean that. And I'm not saying that you have to become an influencer, but you want to build a business? You want to build a plumbing business? Get some eyeballs that you're the best plumber. This is the secret to having the best flowing water in the world. Sell them that. Hey, I'll come fix your pipes, but because I've got the secrets to plumbing, right? I'm going to charge you more. Sounds scammy, right? But no, it's the truth of this economy that you need to have eyeballs on you to garner attention. And this attention, right, will be so powerful. You'll have other men see you in the street. Boy, are you that guy from YouTube or TikTok or whatever, right? Oh, girls will look at you. Well, wow, you've got an audience and you're doing this and you're doing that and you're making some money. Well, wow, look at you. It's all power. It comes from attention. The most powerful people in the world have that attention. I mean it. So you need to form an online presence, sure, but then you need to do everything in your power, right? From how you look, how you dress, how you act, how you smell, it's all these things. We're going to talk about it, right? In the next couple of points. But you need to garner attention and you need to get on social media. You need to become that guy that's, okay, well, you get that attention, right? People are looking at you, your everything. We're going to go into it, which is why I didn't want to spill too much of it now. Because otherwise the other points would be invalid. So we're going to get into the last couple points, bro. So, point 7, which is high status, and this is cool, skills. Now, for me, this is going to be fighting, and I would say kind of a high status skill would be speaking. Now, there's a lot of other high status skills that you can look into, but for me, this is what I've been able to do in myself to feel very, very powerful. Now, I will openly admit, right now, I've got a pretty big ego, and it's an ego only adapted through who I've become, through what I've overcome. And I will tell you, one of the biggest amplifiers to me feeling great, feeling powerful, was learning how to fight. Now, I'll say this. Could I get my ass beat by probably anyone better than me? Absolutely. Am I the best fighter in the world? By no means. But fighting, it's like putting fuel on a fire. When you learn how to cross, jab, throw a hook, kick, right? When you do all of these things as a man learning to fight, you will feel like you are primarily tapping into who you are. I say this, and I mean it, and I do make videos about the gym, and I'm going to start making heaps more in the future. The gym is nothing. The gym is nothing more than to get a good body, to be healthy, to look good. That's it, but it does not really, to a certain degree, help you when it comes to bringing out your masculinity, to bringing out that power inside you. Of course, looking aesthetic and feeling good is super, super powerful. But tapping into a high status skill, the gym ain't going to get you there. But learning how to speak, how to fight, you will feel so powerful, bro. Especially when you know that you could crush someone. Even if you can't even crush a person, but you know how to fight, right? And you can look a motherfucker in his eye and be like, well, what are you gonna do? You looking at me? Hey? Like, you like, it gets like that. It really does. So you need to get into a boxing gym, into a Muay Thai gym, into a martial arts gym, learn to fight. And then even if you can't do that right now, you got a mirror at home, bro, go look yourself in the mirror, throw a jab, throw a hook. That's all you got to do. Throw a hook, throw a cross. That's all you got to do. So you need to build some high status skills. Like I said in just the previous point, you need attention. Bro, post on social media, learn how to public speak. This ain't easy. Speaking for however long I've been speaking for, bro. Speaking for this long and not stopping, not taking any breaks, just knocking this out. This is a skill that I've honed in on. And you need to get to this point as well by harnessing skills. Okay? High status skills as well, because that's going to make you feel so strong. Number 8, right? Which is roll with winners. And I will say this, right? And I love this. If we were to take it back, let's say even to the animal kingdom, right? So we can look at the animal kingdom now. You're going to really see this come to light where a pack of lions, bro, they're eating. They're eating. And they don't care what they've got to do, they're going to eat. They'll take anything. They'll kill anything. Doesn't matter if it's a baby panda, doesn't matter if it's a baby gazelle, doesn't matter if it's a female gazelle, or it doesn't matter, bro. A pack of lions are going to eat and they ain't going to care. And it's a savage world, right? The animal kingdom savage. That's this world and we are animals. Well, you need to look at your life right now, bro, and you need to start rolling with a bunch of winners. You need to start rolling with a bunch of lions. You need to start rolling with people that are about it, right? If there are any people around you right now, and I say this isn't savage, you need to, and I say this, pluck the people that do not serve you and boom, flick them away. Because energy is transferred from people that are negative, that are losers, that aren't about it, that are stuffing their mouth with fast food, that are stuffing their soul with porn and saying things and not acting on them. You need to slowly step backwards from those people and say, nah, I'm out, see you later, and you're going to roll with winners. You want to roll with winners, bro? Sign up to my coaching. I do one-on-one coaching, or sign up to my accountability group and you'll meet young men, real winners. And I mean that, young guys just trying to genuinely win. You can roll with us. You can roll with me. But if you can't do that, or you don't want to, start rolling with people that'll help you win. That there's not a bone or an ounce of weakness in them. Because you will only ever, and I really mean this, bro, be as strong or be as good as the best person in your pack. So if you're the best person in your pack, bro, look, I will say, that ain't good enough. You need to roll with winners. You need to surround yourself with people that are only moving forward. Maybe you don't have the option right now. So what you can do, if you don't have friends around you, bro, if you're a bit lonely, like I said, you can do coaching with me and we'll speak every single day. Or you just hang by yourself for a little bit. You pull back from the crowd, you pull back from them, and you start smashing yourself with winners on the internet. Start pumping podcasts, audio books, people that are just generally about it. Listen to this video 100 times and feed yourself the power from the people that are truly moving forward. Because that's how you'll get ahead. You need to roll with winners. You need to now build a lot of charisma. And this comes in many forms, right? This is going to be your body language. This is going to be how you speak. This is going to be your ability to almost be the number one guy and to lead. Like to be that guy in the room that, okay, he's there, right? But I will tell you, every feeling that we feel is a reflection of how we speak and how we walk and how we dress and how we do all of these things. Look, I will tell you, if you speak meek and timid and scared, look, how would this video come across if I spoke, well, hey bro, you need to speak with charisma. Yeah, speak with a little bit of charisma, and then you fix your body language, and then, yeah, speak, try to speak with conviction. It doesn't fucking work, does it? It doesn't. Does it? So you need to start looking at who you are and start to pinpoint, okay, well, how can I speak? Am I a guy? Yeah, maybe you might have a little bit of, you might be a bit of an introvert, but I can tell you, you will never be at a disadvantage by honing in on how you speak. You need to speak clear, you need to speak concise, you need to speak in a way that is full of conviction. You need to speak with power behind your words, because what you say, right, and I really do mean this, what you say is a form of self-hypnosis. I am the best. I will win. I am the smartest. I am the sexiest. I am the handsomest. I am the most intelligent, right? When you say words like that, and I know you'll probably do, who are you to say that? If you say those enough times, right, and you back your words up by raw action, you'll start to believe it. Right, but you need to speak, right? You need to, bro, if you're gonna go speak to a girl, if you're gonna go speak to a guy, you think you're gonna convince a girl to go on a date? Well, hi there, look, you wanna go on a date? Hey, how you doing? You seeing anyone at the moment? Would you like to go on a date sometime? If you speak like that, you speak like this to a guy. Hey, bro, how are you? Nice to meet you. Wow, there's something different about you. You look great. You want to get a training session in? You speak like that to a person, right? They're going to be like, yeah, look at you. Yeah, 100% I'll go on that date. Yeah, we'll have a training session. You speak, well, do you want to maybe go on a date? She's going to look at you. Go away. This guy's going to be like, how the fuck, what am I going to get from you? Get pissed off, right? You need to speak with a level of conviction behind everything that you say. Because not only will other people feel that power behind, okay, well, this guy's about it, right? Girls will be like, whoo. But with that, right, like, people will not only believe that, you'll believe it. You will believe that. Your body language is everything, right? You need to be open. You need to be strong. You need to be walking with a forward, with your head held high, your shoulders back, owning the place, walking with purpose. You need to really hone in on these things, and you need to get to that place where you are that guy, as I said before, that is that guy that can lead others. That's the number one guy in, well, okay, when you're in that room, they know, they feel you. And that comes from, yes, of course, and it's going to be in other points that I talk about this, your body. It's going to be in how you conduct yourself, what you're dressed, or how you're dressing, how you're smelling, how you're looking. Everything plays a part in how you feel. Your charisma, everything, bro. Every single thing. So, number 10. This is going to be quite toxic, but I do mean this. You need to get with girls. Or you at least need to get good with girls. And this is a big thing. Because regardless of whatever you would want to say, bro, you're a young man or you're a man. And if you're living in a time right now, or you are, or in a place right now where girls are your worst enemy, I can't speak to a girl, I can't speak to her. If that's your worst problem, bro, then you ain't going to be cut out to ever genuinely feel quite powerful or achieve much in your life. Think about it like this. You want to run a multi-million-dollar business, or you want to climb up the corporate ladder, or you want to be someone, but you can't say hello to a girl. Really sit with that. Sit with that for a second. Then you're in for a rude awakening in life when talking to a girl is your biggest issue. So you need to get good with girls. And how do you do that? You go be amongst them, right? Maybe you might not have friends. Go outside. Leave your house, bro. Go speak to some girls. Go cold approach. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, right? Just go speak to them. Just go speak to them. That's all you need to do. But you need to get good with girls. And I actually do say this. This is toxic as hell. You need to actually have... I'm going to say it. You're going to have slept with a few girls, bro, in your life to try to genuinely feel quite powerful. And you need to get to a point in your life, right? And it sounds very toxic, but you need to get to a point in your life, bro, where you are the guy that has options to actually say no to girls as well. Because think about it like this. Most of us guys, right? We'll get a girl. And I've been this guy many years ago. I've been this guy. Get a girl, try hold on to him. Oh, I don't want to ever lose him. Don't ever lose them. Don't leave me. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'll do anything for you. Right? I've been there. I've got my heart broken, bro. We all have as guys. Or you will. You'll get to that point, bro, where you'll mess up. You'll overthink. You'll get too, you just get too in your feelings about, oh, I don't ever want her to leave. I'll never find anyone as good as you. Shit like that. So you need to become that guy then, well, that's got so many options, or you're so about it that you can turn a girl down. Then you can be like, no, I don't want to talk to you. No, I don't want to sleep with you. No, you disrespect me, you're gone. Right? You have to be that way. And you have to get to that point. Because that's going to give you a feeling inside you where like, I am super, like just an outlier male. Because, well, when you, and I really do mean this, when you get good with girls, the art of persuasion, the art of talking, the art of charisma, the art of confidence, the art of, retaining girls to like you, it's such a powerful thing, which is why you look at men of high caliber, of high power. They are all good with women. There is not there could be very small, minute men, and we're not even going to look at them, but every man of power is good with women. And Donald Trump said this the best, bro, and I love this. He's a real G. You gotta know when to walk away from the deal. You need to understand and get to a point in your life, bro, where you are so good with women that you can walk away. Where you've been with 10 girls, 15 girls, where you say, oh, well, no, no girl's gonna break my heart. You gotta get good with girls, okay? You gotta know how to talk to them. You gotta be that guy that's got options. You gotta know it. You gotta get good with girls to feel powerful. The last thing, and that is, look your best. And I actually missed a point, and I will leave this to last then, okay? I missed the point. It wasn't actually even on my notes, but it just came to me now. You need to look your best at all times, right? Okay, so I did mention that you need to have high status skills. You need to learn how to fight. You need to learn how to speak. But then you need to look your best at all times as well. So you need to get your body on point. You need to eat clean. You need to power yourself up with good, nutritious, healthy food. You need to look your best all the time. Because I will say this, your body is a direct reflection of who you are. And I need you to understand that, okay? So I can automatically look at a person and think, well, like, this person's undisciplined, he ain't about it. I will never ever respect a man who ain't got a six pack or ain't training hard. Because I just know. I know what it takes, bro. I know what it took me to get a six pack like this, and I'm in my room I've got an 8-pack. I know how hard I have to train, how disciplined I have to be with my routine to keep and maintain this. And to have this. So I know what it takes, and I will never ever look at a man with respect. I don't care how much money this guy's got. I don't care how much women this guy might have. I don't care who this guy is. If his body is not on point, I already know that this guy ain't disciplined. He ain't consistent. He doesn't know how to push himself. He doesn't know, he ain't about it. So your body is a direct reflection on who you are, and it's a direct reflection if people look at you as a man that, whoa, this guy is a powerful guy. Look at him. Look at him. So you need to get to that point where your body is almost like your bread and butter for, okay, well, am I going to be powerful? As I said in the first point, discipline is your bread and butter. Like, without discipline, you will not ever have or be able to obtain a lot of powerful traits. You need to also look at your body that way. But then with that, and I mentioned this in one of the other points, which is why I didn't want to touch on it too much, every single thing about you, from how you dress, to how you smell, to the color of your teeth, to your hair, to your beard, to your fingernails, to all of this. How you dress, how you look after yourself will exude power, or it won't. Right? If you're fat, overweight, as I said, right, people are gonna look at you and just think you're a frickle little bitch. But if you're a good looking guy, right, you train, you're wearing some nice clothes, you take care of yourself, you look good, people look at you. People give you that attention. As I told you in one of the other points, people start to look at you. I have guys look at me, bro, and I'm a short guy, right? I'm 5'8" and I'm 62 kilos, but I'm a big guy for that weight. And I have guys, bro, probably once a day when I'm out and about, people will. I've had almost once a day where I work, and whenever I'm out and about at the gym, people will come up to me and say, like, bro, you're looking so good. Power. You know what that feels like, bro, when people say, oh, you look so good. Are you on steroids? No, I'm not on steroids. I just train so hard and I eat a lot of meat and I fuck. Like, that's it. And I mean that. And you got to get to that point, right? So you got to look your best. You got to absorb that power from having a great body. You got to take care of yourself, because it's a very, very, very powerful thing. Because when you look your best, bro, think about it, man. you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel like you can do anything. So you need to get to this point where, okay, well, how you look is really, really powerful. Now, last point, bro, and I'll actually just say this to you right now. This will be point 12, is you need to grow closer to God. This is big, but I do believe this. Am I the best practicing Christian in the world? No, I still curse a lot. I still do a few things. And I will say this one thing. When you have God by your side and God is the only person that you fear, I don't care if you're a Christian, if you're any other religion, bro. I don't care if you don't even believe in God. Have you seen how much bad there is in the world? You seen it? You seen it, bro? Well, the devil exists. So if the devil does exist, well then, bro, God definitely exists. And you need to remember that. And if you can get close to God and think that I will never ever fear any man but God, I will read the Bible, I will pray, you will slowly start to see that, wow, okay, you're a guy that is, we're going to run through it, who is disciplined. You know who you are. You face your fears. You make money from your own business. You're a go-to guy. You garner attention. You're building high-level skills. You're rolling with winners. You're building charisma. You're getting good with girls. You're looking your best. And then, and I say this to you, you grow a relationship with God. That's power. That is genuine power. And I really do mean that. And when you can get to this point of power that resides inside of you, you will do anything that you set your mind to. And when I said that the only man that you should ever fear is God, well, then nothing in this earth can ever stop you. If God's got a plan for you, right? If this bad thing happened, well, if that was in God's plan for you, He wants you to learn something in this, man. You go through a tough time, well, good. God wants you wanted to become a stronger man. God gave you a tough time to prove to Him that you're worthy of being a strong man. I mean that. You want to become successful? God's going to put a lot of things on your plate to say, well, are you worthy of success or not? And get this, bro, and this is big, and this is something that I live my life by. Because I have felt the devil inside of me at times as well, bro. Remember, I used to be a drug addict. I don't know if you know what that feels like, bro, when you're addicted to drugs. I'm not saying you smoke a joint once a week. I'm saying you do drugs every day for 4 years and when you're a kid. Bro, I've seen the darker side. And I grew up in the ghetto. So I felt the devil inside me, man. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it. And I've also felt God inside me as well. And this is cool, man. When God's close to you, the devil's close to you. So when there's good going on in your life, just remember, man, there might be something bad, but that comes at you, or there might be an urge that wants to pull you aside, or there might be a temptation or this, and that's God saying, okay, bro, here, look, I'm close to you, but, my enemy's close to you as well. Who are you going to pick? And you might be hit with a whole bunch of shit that goes wrong, but then if you overcome, you persevere, you push through, God's like, my boy, my son, let's go. Yeah, you want this? You prove to me, I'm going to give it to you. Right? Like, that's my philosophy. Don't, like I said, bro, I ain't no biblical scholar. I ain't the best practicing Christian, but you got to grow closer with God. You want to become powerful? Trust me. So this is how you do it, bro. And when you get to this level, as I just said, you will feel unstoppable, immortal, that you can't be stopped. And this is a feeling that I know that without millions and millions of dollars in my bank account, without, being a celebrity or having all this attention come at me, like all the hype, like the real people have, right? If I can get here by just winning and doing what I'm supposed to and working on myself and get to this point, then you can too. So, love you, brother. This is how you become so much more powerful than the man that you've been. You want to do coaching one-on-one with me? I'll speak to you every day and I'll change your life. Or you want to join a group of young men on self-improvement, as I said, you want to roll with winners? Then go to the link in the description or hit me up on Instagram. Love you, brother.